Welcome back to your Yankees Latest. I'm your host, John Laloggia. Yanks, lucky, get a win. Thank God, 3-2 over the Rangers. They hang on barely because that ninth inning was something. But they get a win. They avoid the sweep. They avoid getting swept 2 series in a row. They still lead over the wild card over the Rangers. That's a huge win. Obviously, to snap the 5-game losing streak, but to avoid the sweep and to maintain your wild card lead over the Rangers. That wasn't pretty. To be honest, I thought Bednar was going to give that game away in the ninth. I was very, very scared. But they held on. They did what they needed to do to hang on to that lead. And that brings me to Goldschmidt. He comes up with an absolutely huge home run, like his 10th of the year in the top of the 7th, and just hits a bomb. It's a fastball up and in, and 97, he turns on it and yanks it out of here to give them the go-ahead lead 3-2, and credit the bullpen because they held that for 3 innings, 7, 8, 9, when the bullpen has been holding nothing lately. Now, Devin Williams didn't pitch, and I'm sure that helped. I think Boone said he was not available even pregame. But, if you look, there's a lot of guys that contributed. Leiter was great for an inning, scoreless frame. Tim Hill comes in, gives up a hit, and strikes out a guy. He gets the hold. De Los Santos gets out of a huge bases-loaded jam. Huge. Absolutely huge. Getting Garcia to pop up and a fastball inside to jam him. I thought Garcia was for sure going to get a hit, and this was all going to be over again. So credit him for really escaping and getting out of that jam. That was huge. And then Bednar coming in with the save. It was very, very high stress, but he threw the splitter to get Garcia again down and in. He strikes out to end the game. Bednar definitely had an adventurous inning and 2/3 because he struck out 5, he walked 2, and he gave up 1. So it was really a gamut of emotions with him today. But he gets his 18th save of the year. Great for this team. Thank God they have an off day tomorrow, and that brings me to the Yankees Astros preview series. Now, again, they lead in the wild card over the Rangers. This is going to be a tough one. I mean, Astros right now, they're first in the AL West, 64-50. They're 4-6 in their last 10 games, but currently on a 2-game winning streak. But they're going to secure a postseason spot, and they have Pena. They just got what is his name? Carlos Correa back, so it's huge. Yanks get a big win today. Judge is still DHing, so we'll sort of see what happens. The Astros hold a 4-3 edge in the season series and have won 7 of their last 10 matchups against the Yankees. We know the Yankees have problems with the Astros, but we're looking at Game 1 Friday, Valdez versus, I want to say, Fried, maybe. So we'll see what happens. But huge win today. Cannot stress that enough. I just think we were all expecting them to blow that game. I definitely thought De Los Santos was going to give up some runs, and Bednar was just playing with fire the entire time. But they really hung tough. I'm pleasantly surprised. I definitely thought they were going to lose that game. Like, that 9th inning felt like 4 hours long. Like, it would not end. But they were able to get it done, and they got one of their best hitters, Garcia, out in some key situations. And really nice job by them. Not a ton of hits, but just enough, again, that 6 hits for the Yankees, 8 for the Rangers. And again, they win 3-2. But Grisham, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, no hits, but he walked twice. He got on base. Dominguez walked twice, so guys at least got on base. McMahon, and then the pinch hit home run by Goldschmidt. So Volpe singled, good line drive. Volpe stole a base, which is great. It's 15th of the year. So, I mean, this was a must-win. This team had to win to avoid getting swept 2 straight seasons. I think this off day couldn't come at a better time. They need to regroup. And now, these next couple games, they're gonna be at home. So you're playing Houston, but you're playing in the Bronx, which is huge. Because playing in Houston is a completely different feeling and atmosphere, as Yankees fans know. But huge win, thank God. Just a sigh of relief. Enjoy the off day. We'll be back tomorrow just to do a little bit more preview of the Astros series and the matchup on Friday and break it all down for you. But Yankees win, finally. Just enjoy that. Sleep well at night knowing the Yankees got to win. No more stressing. We can talk about Boone getting fired and Cashman tomorrow. But let's just enjoy this win today. And I will see you tomorrow. This has been John Laloggia. That's your Yankees Latest. Take care. See you later.